All right, so again, this is like the feeling of disappointments. So some of you are disappointed in situations past, okay? And some of you, I feel like, could be single. And so you feel, again, this lack of 10 of Cups, all right? And so you don't feel loved, you don't feel supported, and you're almost questioning, like, will I ever find that? Will I ever be able to experience that, okay? Some of you might even have some suitors that are coming towards you, and it's just like, no, it's like you're not really interested in either those particular people or those types of offers that are coming towards you. This is definitely a love reading. Okay, we have 3 cards on the altar, and all of them are pertaining to love here. So some of you might just be bored in a particular relationship. Okay, some of you might be bored and not feeling that 10 of Cups, feeling that full happiness, unity with someone. You might be in a relationship or a situationship here, and it's not as fulfilling as it could be. All right, so what I am seeing here is, okay, we have the Knight of Cups. All right, so this is someone wanting to bring some type of offer to you. There is passion here. I feel like for some of you, you have a very, very strong sexual connection with someone, and you're almost wondering, is it just the physical? Okay, is it just something that is a physical connection and not a true emotional supportive connection? Maybe you feel like this person is only able to offer you passion sexually. All right, but I'm also seeing that with the Ace of Cups here, okay, I feel like the Ace of Cups, and then we have the King of Pentacles. All right, I feel like this could be 2 different energies here. All right, so some of you might have 2 different options. This could be one person that you feel like is really here just to offer you, intimacy sexually, and that's it. And then there could be someone that is more generous and has like this big cup of love to offer you. And this could be the case for you guys. You could have 2 different people here offering you 2 different things, and you're just not really knowing what is what here. For some of you, you don't know between these 2 individuals. You don't know, who is the one that you really want to be with. But I also feel a deeper sense. I feel like for you, it's like either I'm finding people that I'm sexually connected with, but I haven't found that person that is like really bringing something to the table. That's what I'm hearing here. It's like, yeah, there's people that I could connect with sexually, but where are the people that I can connect with that really want something solid? Somebody that really wants to create this 10 of Cups for me. Okay, so or with me. So this is what I'm seeing. So let's go ahead and let's see what this outside energy is looking like. Yeah, this is definitely what's on your mind. I feel like you guys may have been in this space for a while, and this is why you're getting a little jaded here. All right. Or there could have been a loss most recently with someone that you felt like was the 10 of Cups. And so now, because of that hurt, you're really just not knowing if you even want to get back into the game. It's like, do I even really want to, can I even trust? Will I even find the person that's for me? So let's see what the outside energy is looking like. Outside energy, please. Outside energy for Aquarius. Okay. So the Eight of Wands. Okay. All right. So there is someone here that's wanting to communicate with you. All right, Aquarius. But they're taking their sweet time. All right. I feel like they really, really want to come in and communicate something to you, but they have their own reserves, all right? But they do want to bring in some type of news about love pertaining to you, but they are just, they're holding their emotions back, Aquarius. For some of them, they're holding this back because in their past, they felt left out in the cold. All right. So if you are waiting on someone, or if there has been a connection that has been lost, there is this person that you're thinking of, okay, that really, really wants to come rushing in, but they have some reserve about coming in and telling you how they really feel, because they have some old feelings of rejection. They think that you might reject them. Some of them want to reconcile with you, all right? Now, I'm also seeing that for some of you, there is someone that does want to come rushing in, okay? But they could still be holding on to someone from their past, okay? They could be caught up in a karmic situation, all right, with someone from their past, all right? They're still holding on to a particular person. So like the first case scenario was they were left out in the cold by someone, and you know, they just really don't want to be rejected by you. But for some of the people that you're dealing with out here, Aquarius, for some of you, they could be possibly holding on to someone from their past, or someone from their past could be holding on to them. And this is what is leaving you out in the cold, okay? Because there is still some karmic residue there. All right, but let's go ahead and look at this a little deeper. But I do feel like this person does want to communicate with you. It's just that they're holding back for their own particular reasons. All right. Wow. Okay. So what I see for you guys, Aquarius, with the Eight of Swords here in the outcome, all right, and this outcome could be in the next couple of days, weeks, months, or even a little bit longer, okay? But in the outcome, I do see that you're going to move from this mental entrapment, because for some of you, you might have a little bit of depression, okay, because of this loss or lack there of this Ten of Cups situation. So there could be some depression. There could have been some things that you are in denial about, some things that you weren't allowing yourself to see or to hear, that caused you to be mentally entrapped, okay? But you do get out of this energy with the Nine of Pentacles, okay? This is starting to feel a little bit more comfortable, taking off the blinders and really starting to, you know, build something for yourself, okay? I feel like this is more self-confidence. You know, this is really you coming out by yourself. So I feel like you're going to do some self-work here. And then with the Knight of Swords here, this is stressing the truth. So for some of you, you're really going to stress the truth for yourself. You're going to rip that blinder off, okay? And you're really going to get comfortable within yourself, get comfortable in your own skin, and build some more love and self-esteem for yourself, okay? Now, I also feel like, you know, this Knight of Swords could also represent someone stressing the truth to you, all right? Or someone that used to, you know, coming in and out of your life could definitely come swooping in again. So if it's not about, you know, you stressing the truth to yourself or someone stressing the truth to you, this could symbolize someone, you know, from the past that wasn't as consistent coming back in. Now, the Nine of Wands is you standing in your power. So however this applies, if this is you finally getting your shit together for yourself and really being in less denial and getting out of that space of depression, this is you stressing your truth, standing in your power, and then really celebrating, okay? Really celebrating your life and celebrating how far you've come. And then, you know, with the World card, something does come into completion. An old cycle goes out, and there will be justice, okay? Justice will be served. So it's like you getting out of your own mind from this situation and realizing you can celebrate yourself, okay? And for some of you, you do need to build that self-confidence up within yourself, okay? Before you could fully embrace, you know, someone or something. So I'm hearing strongly that it's time for you to really, really work on yourself. And I see that this is what you're going to do here in the future. Now, for some of you, just to backpedal a little bit, some of you are going to get yourself out of that space. And once you get yourself out of that space, you know, someone that used to be not really consistent, this could have been the person that you felt like you were drawn to sexually, but there really was no other substance. You do stand your ground against that energy coming in, and you celebrate the fact that you're closing that old cycle, and really not allowing this person to come back in, and justice will be served, you know, towards you, rightfully so. Because for some of you, this energy, this person, you know, is not bringing to the table what you want or what you need, okay? And I'm hearing for some of you, didn't come in when you needed them the most. It was like, I had to do this by myself. You know, I was going from this dark moment in my life to here, and you come in once I'm out of that stage. I could have really needed the emotional support during those darker days, and you were not there. So for some of you, this is why you're standing your ground against this person. Like, no, you know, I've finally got out of this space. And for some of you, it's this particular situation with this person that had you feeling a little damaged, a little in denial, a little insecure about yourself. And so now it's like, I've done so much work to build my self-confidence here, all right? And here you come in, I can't allow you to do that. So I see you celebrating yourself, Aquarius, and this is going to close out old cycles and start a really new cycle that brings something very, very good for you coming in. So I'm really excited about that. I want to take a look here. Yes. All right. Transformation. So the justice here will be that you are changed and changed for the better. Okay, Aquarius? Let's take a look here and see how you can move through this transition, because, you know, right now you might be feeling like this loss over a Ten of Cups situation, or, you know, feeling the lack of not having this Ten of Cups. Let's see how you can move through this, and then we'll see what else pops out of here. All right, it says you have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. So some of you that do have children or are working with children, Spirit is saying that bond with your children, or if you are in work where you are mentoring or teaching children, this will help you vibrate higher. This will help you get out of that that dark moment there. Let's see here. And what I like about this is there's a message that usually comes out for each case scenario. So stay with me here. All right. Spread your wings, Aquarius. Spread your wings. Taurus just had this too. It says, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. Yeah, I feel like strongly you guys just really need to work on yourselves. Brilliant ideas, okay? It says, yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take attention to bringing your idea to fruition. So what I'm hearing Spirit say is that for some of you, I know that there could be loss. I know that you might be feeling alone, but there is a journey alone, Aquarius, that needs to take place internally. There are some ideas that you guys have had in dreams or just have crossed your mind. There is something here that you're supposed to do before, okay, before you become one with someone. There is a journey for some of you that needs to be done alone, okay? For some of you that are in a relationship, you might be so focused on not being happy in this relationship, and it's like, is it because you feel some type of way about yourself or about situations past? It's like some internal work that needs to be done. The answer could be within there. It might not even be about the other person. It could be about you, or it could be that you are not feeling as secure within yourself or confident within yourself about this relationship moving forward, because this is how you feel about yourself, is what I'm hearing. Or you could be in a relationship that does not serve you and kind of continues to break down your self-confidence and your self-esteem. And it's like, why are you in this situation? How did you get here, Aquarius? Okay. So I get the feeling that there is some self-healing, some self-awareness that needs to happen before certain things can get into order here, Aquarius. So let's go ahead and get some wisdom of the Oracle message. Okay, let's see what their message is. And this is the part that's really, really important here, because I do see that there is going to be old cycles moving out, which is wonderful. I see justice, things happening in your favor. And, you know, I also see, you know, transformation. So we have some really good things that are coming. So let's just see, just on the outcome, Spirit, please give us some more insight for Aquarius. Okay, so let me just stop here. Did I not just ask you a couple of why questions? Like, why are you feeling this way? Why are you still in this? First, they want you to acknowledge the why. Okay. Why are you feeling this way? Why are you in this relationship? What is it that you want from a connection? You know, you got to know the internal whys before anything else. Okay, Yang. All right. So they want you to start asking yourself some questions, and the questions are why. And then we have the Yang card here. Let's get some more clarity and see what that one has to say. All right, let's do this. Yang represents the power of action, the energies that propel the world forward in manifesting thought and desire into concrete form. Now is the time, the perfect time to act, okay? For you can easily build momentum and make headway. What you will want to come to fruition if you proceed confidently. This card signifies new life and is a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome. There is no reason to hesitate. You are the shaper of your destiny now. Absolutely. Okay, Aquarius, let's just say this. Let's just go back a little bit here, because they talked about it being perfect timing. Okay, we have that here with spread your wings, right? It says, don't hold back. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. All right. So this is what the Yang card says, that it is perfect timing. We talked about manifesting the life that you want, bringing things into fruition. All right. We talked about a new life, you know, and obstacles being overcome, justice being served, transformation. We saw old cycles going out. I mean, this is exactly what this Yang card is talking about. So what I will say is, with myself being an Aquarius, this is something that I had to honestly work on. And for me, I had no idea that I was really looking at outside resources to bring me happiness. I was looking at, you know, people, or if I was making this type of money, if I was doing this type of job, you know, I would be happy. And this year alone has really opened up my eyes that that is not where the happiness is. The happiness has to come from an internal first. And this is why when I'm seeing this, I'm knowing exactly what this is. Okay, Aquarius, we are very intuitive. So a lot of us, you know, have discernment to the highest level. Okay, and here a lot of us choose not to use this. Okay, we have really, really good ideas. We're super creative. And when we are vibrating low, okay, when we have people around us and we're in negative environments, and, you know, things that just don't serve us, we're not able to co-create. We're not able to do the things that we need to do on this earth. We hold a very unique light on this earth. And when our light is dimmed, I mean, look at who we are. All right. Light just radiates out of us. And when our light is dim, we can't do what we're here to do on this earth. Okay. And for some of us, you know, it's more in the spiritual. Some of us, it's more in the physical. We're activists. We're environmentalists. We're there for the children. We're counselors. We're light workers. We're for the people. How can we be for the people and bring justice for the people if we don't even have that same fight for ourselves? And so the universe is saying it's time to fight that great fight within yourself first, because you can't be a wounded warrior.